Hello, you guys. Welcome to our coaching info session. I am so happy you are here on behalf of our entire coaching team, you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day, your busy life during this very busy time of year to catch this live or perhaps to catch the recording. It means so much to us because we get it. Like, our team is comprised of so many amazing women, some who are stay-at-home mamas, some who work outside of the home, some who are, just with babies, with grandbabies, that sort of thing. And so honestly, we totally understand that your time is precious. So hello. On behalf of our coaching team, we're so excited that you're here, all right? So my name is Erica Buzzard, and I'm so excited to be presenting this content to you guys tonight, tell you a little bit about what coaching is, the amazing benefits and perks of coaching, how we earn money, which is definitely a common question I get. It's like, how the heck do you make money as a coach? And then I'm going to turn it over to my gorgeous friend, Angie, and she's going to talk a little bit about the misconceptions of coaching, some of the things you might be thinking, and we hope to cover get inside your brains, and you're going to be like, how did you know I was thinking that? And so she's going to also talk about how coaching can fit into anyone's life and the little like teeny tiny cracks of your day. Because you might be saying to yourself, girl, I'm already busy. Okay, I get it. We get it. We are all busy. So we'll talk about that too. And then finally, we will wrap up with next steps and give you an awesome call to action that will change your life. I hope you are ready. I am so excited. I am so amped up. Like, I live for this. And I fully accept the fact that if it weren't for my coach, Miss Erin Young, inviting me and telling me about coaching, I would still be the woman I was 6 years ago. And so please understand, this is a gift. If you were invited to tune in here, please understand that the person who invited you thinks the world of you. And she or he, if one or two, we have a couple guys on our team, but it's mostly girls, it's mostly women. Whoever asked you here thought of you and thought, you know what, I would love to do this with you. And so we just want you to fully understand that and accept that and be proud and grateful for that. We're going to try to keep it at 30 minutes, just so you know. Okay, that's always the goal. So that means I have to talk really fast and stay on point, because when you are so passionate about something, it's so easy to like just talk and like spill your heart out. But let me tell you a little bit about myself. So I started coaching 6 years ago, and I'll tell you who I used to be. I was a former high school teacher. I taught for 6 years at a really awesome high school here locally. I taught world history, geography, psychology to 175 mostly freshmen each day. And I was going through the motions of life. You better believe it. I showed up to work on time. I went and, got my kids after work and made them dinner, got everything ready for the next day, had everybody in bed and ready to do the same thing the next day. I wasn't fulfilled though. That's the thing. Like, my job was to inspire my 175 students, but I was depleted. I was empty. In fact, I was not just like depleted inside, but my bank account was depleted because I put myself through school. And as you guys know, teachers don't make a lot of money. And so I had to pick up a second job in order to make ends meet and just like pay my bills. And it was a time in my life where I just feel like I was like blah. I was going through the motions on autopilot, like just kind of running the rat race, working for the man. And I wasn't fulfilled and I wasn't inspired. But the thing that's kind of crazy, you guys, is I didn't like know it. I didn't like think to myself, I'm so uninspired and I need more. Like, what I thought was, here's this girl, Erin, who is this like bright and shining light. And she's told me about this awesome like support group that I could maybe join and be a part of. And she's told me a little bit about coaching, kind of like, we're sharing with you tonight. And I was like, you know what? Why not? I have nothing to lose. I didn't think too long and hard about it. I just said, why not? And what happened, you guys, was that set in motion a complete change in my life. I stumbled upon my passion. I stumbled upon my purpose. I stumbled upon something that I didn't even know I was missing, but I discovered women like you, like us, who felt uninspired, who wanted more out of life, who wanted to reach goals and love on other women as they were reaching goals. And so that is how I became a coach. And I was quickly addicted. I quickly helped my mom, sister, best friends just connect with this community. And it has been the greatest blessing in my whole entire life. And you know, I didn't even know this was a thing. And so maybe you're like that too. And you're like, I didn't even know this was a thing. So like, thank you for like telling me that this is a thing. I didn't know what network marketing was, or that you could like make money from home, or like be your own boss. Like I knew nothing. I had no business background, no social media at all. I hated social media. But yet I was able to build a ridiculously successful business knowing nothing. But it was because I found my place. Okay, so let me tell you guys a little bit about what coaches do. So we partner with this incredible company called Beachbody. You may have heard of it. P90X, Insanity, Shakeology, 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, Transform 20, Shaun T, have you heard of him? Tony Horton, maybe you've heard of him. But these are all our celebrity trainers. Maybe Autumn Calabrese rings a bell. These are who we partner with. Amazing, top of the line fitness industry, like products that are top notch. We partner with Beachbody in a way to help our friends, family, strangers, people on their own journey reach their goals. Okay, we're cheerleaders. We support and care and love on people on their journey. We're not experts. Angie's going to get into what you know, we're not, but we are just people who are working on ourselves and sharing that blessing with other people. We earn money, okay? Like it's not a secret. I was able to retire from teaching, and let me just go ahead and drop the income disclaimer, because you get out of this business what you put into it. It's all based on your work and your effort and what you want to get out of it. So Beachbody doesn't guarantee any level of success or any income earning. Like everything that you earn and do with this business is solely up to you, which is so cool. It's amazing freedom to have that ability to be an independent Beachbody coach, where you can take this wherever you want to go with this. As coaches, you guys, we have this opportunity to earn money. Give ourselves a raise. No matter where you are in your life right now, you can bump yourself up. You can rise up and give yourself a raise. Give yourself more money in your pocket on your journey to reach your goals, to get fit, to get happy, to feel better, to get your mind right, to be surrounded by an amazing group of women. All while doing that, you have this opportunity to give yourself a raise in life. How freaking cool is that? Okay, so you have the opportunity to earn commission off of products. That's one way. You have the opportunity to earn a team cycle bonus. So if you're like, hey, I want to grow a team, then guess what? Sign up as a coach with us, join us, and share this with somebody else, this recorded webinar with somebody else, and you never know, you might just have set in motion starting your team. That's all you had to do. Like that's legit how this operates, okay? So you can grow a team, you can earn team cycle bonus, and it might start out small in the beginning, but over time it adds up. And then, you know, that commission I was telling you about, well, next month when everybody falls in love with Shakeology and the performance line and Energize and the programs, they're losing weight and feeling great, because that's exactly what happens, then you get what's called residual income. So the people that you bring on and get hooked to, you know, this lifestyle, you earn an income. It's so freaking amazing. And it's all contingent upon people feeling better. So it's like, it not only builds you, but it strengthens them, helps you reach your goals, and others reaching their goals. I mean, how freaking cool. My daughter in here on her iPad just can't even contain her excitement. That is so cool. Okay, and then we also have this opportunity to earn star diamond bonuses. So if you want to build an even bigger team, kind of like I have, where I am so passionate about helping people become leaders, then you have the opportunity to earn even more ridiculous amounts of money, okay? It's so freaking cool, you guys. It's the coolest thing. So friends, live events, we love getting together. In fact, myself and a few of my soul sisters got together for lunch because we were local. It was a blast. We did that today. We have events where we have the super trainers come to town, and you know, we work out with them, we learn, we grow, we share everything. Anything you've seen us do, we will tell you exactly how we did it. There's no secrets. Like I told you, 6 years ago, no social media, no business, I didn't even know what freaking Instagram was, okay? And I've been able to be successful because everything you need to be a successful coach, you learn. Okay, that's pretty cool. And so it can be your passion project, you guys. It can be your passion project. It can be your full-time income. It can be whatever you want it to be. And that's the amazing blessing of it. Okay, so I could go on and on about the amazing perks and blessings of coaching. But I mean, have you guys ever in your life had an opportunity that not only would set into motion the changes you want in your life, whatever that is, faith, fitness, health, nutrition, better relationships. Maybe you're battling anxiety, depression, other physical ailments, okay? Maybe you're lacking community, sisterhood. We have the solution to that right here, right here. And now because you're watching this, now you have the solution to that. So what are you going to do with it? Okay, that's what I want you to think about as we kind of move on here. So I'm going to turn it over to my gorgeous blonde bombshell friend, Angie Vossmeyer. And the thing that's so funny about Angie and I is we met at TGI Fridays. Do you know that place where we used to like carry plates on our heads and like wear flair and stuff? We literally met in our flair carrying plates on our heads like over a decade ago. And we reconnected through this business, and it's been amazing to watch her transform her life, lose 90 freaking pounds and take back her life. And now it just brings tears to my eyes to see her face on here because I know how far she's come, and it's been the greatest blessing. So I'm going to turn it over to Angie, and she's going to chat with you about a few more things.
It was a minimum of 13 pieces of flair, if everyone needed to know that. Yes, that's how Erica and I met. And of course, my dogs are going to go crazy when I'm talking. But so I've been a coach for about 4 years now. And I think like so many of us, I stalked Erica on Instagram, or not Instagram, on Facebook for a while. I'm like, first off, why does she look so good after having 2 kids? Can I order her legs on Amazon? Because I have Prime 2-day shipping. And why is she so freaking happy? How can I have this in my life? At that time, we had just had our second child, my 4th pregnancy, and my body was out of whack. My husband had just gotten back from his 3rd deployment, and we had our daughter while he was gone. So it was a very crazy time, and I like to eat my feelings. And I was in a very unhappy place and needed to work on myself. And so I thought, well, okay, I'll reconnect with Erica. I'm going to join this group. And that's really all I expected. I just was going to go into this for me. And when she approached me about coaching, I think I am like so many people where my first thought was, that's a hard no. And I don't know what kind of crack you're on, but that's not my jam. I have all of these memories of like my friends' parents doing like Avon and stuff, and their basements were full of toilet paper and toothpaste they were trying to sell to everybody. And in my head, that's what these businesses were. So I'm like, no, I don't have money to buy, 20 bags of shake to be slinging at the school parking lot. So I was like, no, I don't want to do this. I'm not a salesperson. I don't want to be blasting my life on social media. I'm not a fitness expert. And, at that time, I'm like, I don't have some big transformation or before and after. And like, girl, I don't have any time. Like, I can barely shower twice a week. Like, let's be real. What you see here, it's fake. None of this is real. Okay. This is just for you. It like, how on earth am I going to manage all of this? But then I had a moment where I remembered a few months before Erica asked me to become a coach. I'm sitting in church and they were talking about service. The entire sermon was about service, giving back to your community. And I'm like, yes, preach, praise Jesus. I want to do that. But what does that look like for me? And I didn't know what that looked like. Well, insert Erica asking me to be a coach. And then a few months later, the 2 thoughts kind of clicked where I'm like, oh my Lord, that's what it meant. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. Because yes, you can change your life. Yes, you can make money. Yes, you go into this for yourself. But the biggest payoff, the coolest payoff is what you can do for somebody else. Whether it's one person or it's hundreds of people, you have this ability to change somebody's life. And I'm not trying to say that to be dramatic. I keep it real, but for reals. Like it never fails. Like if I'm having a down day or like, why am I coaching? Can I do this? I get a message where it's either like, your posts inspire me. Thank you so much. Keep it up. You've shown me how I can do it too. And it's like, okay, all right. I can do this another day. Like, let's do this. But like, let's be real here. There's a lot of things that we all think we can't do. 1, social media. I'm like, I don't want to be blasting my whole life out onto social media. I don't. I share my story and what I want to share. And I share what I'm doing. That's it. I'm not copying anybody's posts. what Erin posts or what Erica posts versus what I post are similar, but also very different because we are three completely different people when it comes down to who we are. And it's just an opportunity for you to be you. There's so much about my life that people would be like, I'm sorry, what? Really? But it's not things that I share. So I think that's cool that you can have your own message and what you've overcome and this power, if you will, to prove to another woman that, girl, you are strong and you are going to do this and you're going to feel amazing and it's going to be awesome. The other part was I'm like, I am not a fitness expert. Every single day, I have to force myself to work out. I hate it. I am not Erica. I do not love it. But as an adult, I recognize I need that. And so I've learned that I'm not sharing with people how to be a fitness expert because, y'all, we get that with Beachbody On Demand. That's why these super trainers are there, because they tell us what to do. We don't have to be a fitness expert. I just show this is how I do it in real life with 18 pounds of laundry all around me, 2 kids crawling all over me, and dogs that won't stop barking. You know, that's the amazing thing. You don't have to be an expert. As they say, any expert was once a beginner. And that's how it works with social media. And that's how it works with these programs. You start, you learn, and you just bring people along the way. The whole big before and after thing, y'all, you don't need it. When I first started, I had lost 5 or 10 pounds. But the biggest changes that I was seeing at that time were within myself, not on my body. And that's what I was sharing with my friends and family. It's like, I feel really good. I want to keep this going. Would you like to do it with me? It took me a while before I had that big transformation picture. And then, yes, those are nice to share, but you don't have to have it because we're not here to just change our bodies. We're here to change our lives in a healthy way. How we think, how we feel, and you know, shine that light on other people, showing them that you absolutely deserve to feel amazing in your own body. So you don't need a whole big before and after. Excuse me. My notes. Do I have to do this full time? No. Some people choose to do it full time. You can do it part time. Some weeks I'm a part-time coach. Some weeks I'm a full-time coach. Some days it's just doing it in pockets of time. And honestly, that's how I started. You don't need a ton of time. Honestly, you could do it in an hour a day or an hour 5 times a week. This is truly whatever you want it to be, whatever you want it to look like, however much time you want to put in it is what it is. And that is what is so cool about this. Whether you want this to be a little side hustle to pay off that vacation or to save up for your new house or to pay off debts or student loans if that ever actually happens, or whatever that looks like for you, or if you want to fire your boss and become your own boss, you do you. You do you, whatever you want it to look like. The last thing is I'm not a salesperson. I am not a salesperson. I went to school to be a chef. I worked in the restaurant industry for a long time. And, you know, I'm going to be real straight up honest with you. I'm like, I can't sell stuff. I do not want to be like some of the people that show up in my inbox. That's not me. And when I thought about that today, I'm like, well, what are we? Because technically we do sell a product, right? But not really, because I'm just plugging you into a solution that's going to work. You have the option whether or not you choose to do it. I'm a share person, not a salesperson. I share. This is what works for me. This is how I did it. Would you like to do it with me? I'm just sharing. It's like a really good pair of jeans. You know, the unicorn jeans that when you find them and they fit perfectly, who are the first people you tell about the unicorn jeans? Your mom, your friends, your sister, your aunt. You are on a group text telling all of them about it. You have to get this. Matter of fact, here's a website. Here's a discount code. I went ahead and ordered you 3 pairs in your size. You need this. That's what you do. Same with like this lipstick, girl. It stays on all day. You need it. You just share because that's all we are doing. We are not selling anything. I'm just sharing. So you too can be a share person because if it's working for you, you know it's going to work for somebody else.
Love that. lipstick, unicorn jeans. Never heard of these unicorn jeans. I need to get my hands on some of those. I love that so much. Without all that being said, I also do want you to understand the magnitude of the opportunity, because this opportunity can be the saving grace that you're praying for right now. I have made, and I've already shared the income disclaimer, but almost $400,000 over the course of 6 years being a coach, doing something that I wasn't planning on doing, didn't even know how to do it in the beginning, had no intentions of doing or learning or developing a business at all. I thought that I was going to be a teacher forever, my whole life, retire someday, and not be a teacher anymore, and then die. And I hate to be so morbid, but like literally that was the story of my life. I was going to do the best that I freaking could. But you know what? This opportunity gives you and everyone in your life, your babies, your spouse, your mama, your neighbors, your people who aren't even born yet, generations to come that are your legacy, gives them an opportunity to level up, to rise up, to be healthy, to be happy, to have an income earning potential that can be a legacy. Okay? I want you to understand that, because I don't want to sugarcoat and just be like, yeah, you can make some pocket change, because you can. You can do that too. And there's plenty of people that sign up and do nothing. Let me just be real, you guys. I'm being real. But please understand that at your fingertips, for the cost of just your own total solution challenge pack that will get you Beachbody On Demand, will get you fitness, it will get you Shakeology or the Performance Line or both if you want to try, the different products and you've never tried it before. Plus you get this amazing support system. Plus you get a fully functioning business that you open like you just freaking opened a McDonald's franchise. Okay? Plus you get us for $160. $160 freaking dollars. That's it. You just opened a business that could potentially earn you hundreds of thousands of dollars, 6 figures and plus, that all you're doing is buying your own products. And maybe you've never tried Beachbody. Now's your chance. Just try it. If you already have a fitness program that's working for you, great. Nobody's telling you to stop doing that. Just add this. This is a supplement. Because when your baby's sick, or when you got to go somewhere and you only have a small, 20-minute window of time, let me tell you how amazing Beachbody On Demand is. Okay? So we're not asking to change your life. We're asking you to rise to the freaking occasion. We're not asking you to think long and hard. And, the old me would have said, you should pray on it. I love me some prayer. Love me some Jesus. This does not require prayer. This is a yes or no. Yes, are you in? Do you want to step into this with us and do this with us and potentially change your freaking life and everybody's life you've ever met? Or no? It's real freaking simple. And that's the thing. You don't need to think about it. Okay? Just do it. You're an adult. You get to decide. This is your life. If you're happy, if you're sad, if you're successful or not, it's completely up to you. That's not a newsflash. All right? You guys have to walk into your power and recognize you're here for a reason. You're listening to this for a reason. You were invited here for a reason. And I have to think that it is because you needed to hear it. So I'm going to share with you guys the two choices here that you have. There's 2 options. Keeping in mind, there's no red tape with this. There's no contract. You can cancel anytime. No questions asked. You aren't tied to anything long-term. No harm done. In fact, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. That was my safety net when I signed up as a poor, broke teacher. All right? So you decide, do you want to join us in our health and fitness groups, get in the best shape of your life, start drinking amazing superfoods that will give you amazing hair, amazing skin, amazing nails, and feel good from the inside out, get your gut in check, lose weight, lose inches, be able to gain lean muscle, join our fitness support groups and get results and be inspired and change your mindset. That's option 1. Or do you want to do all of that in option 1, all of the above, plus have the opportunity to build a business, to inspire other people, to be a connective tissue to other women out there in the world who want hope, who want more out of life. Because the cost is the same, $160. That's it, $160. To join us in our health and fitness groups, and to join us in our health and fitness groups, and also join our team. Okay? So you decide, do you want option 1 or option 2? Because you guys, let me just tell you that when I think back, let me rewind for a second before I tell you this, and then I'm going to say farewell. But you have this choice. And so what I want you to do is reach out to the coach who invited you here. And first of all, just tell her what you thought. Were you inspired? Were you moved? What touched your heart? And also let her know, are you leaning toward option 1 or are you leaning towards option 2? Because you guys, it's coming down to this decision. Don't overthink it. If it's tugging at your heart, that's the decision. It's time to listen and just do it. I think about this. And my baby's in there. She's still talking to me, though I told her 75 times to be quiet. But that, you know how that goes, moms. What if I was too scared when Aaron asked me? What if I was too afraid? I mean, I was broke, you guys. I didn't have the extra money. I had to scrounge to get the money, okay? But what if I let that fear stand in my way? And now I look back, I'm like, 160 is nothing. I mean, we drop 160 on our unicorn jeans, right? What if, and some of y'all be dropping 160 on your lipstick too. I know who you are. But anyway, what if I would have let that fear stand in my way? What would I tell my daughter someday? That mommy was too afraid? That she was too afraid to step into her greatness and too afraid to rise up and too afraid to say yes? Because you know the life I would be living if I was too afraid and didn't act? I would still be a teacher, still be broke, still be going through the motions, still be living a uninspired, unfulfilled life. And I can tell you what, Amanda wouldn't be on this call tonight. Angie wouldn't be on this call. Tammy wouldn't be on this call inspiring people. My sister wouldn't be on this call inspiring people. Mary wouldn't be on this call inspiring people. And every other person that I have been blessed to work with in my past 6 years. Not to mention I was able to leave my teaching job and become a full-time coach and be a present mom. Boy, I'm so glad I said yes. I'm so grateful I said yes. So you guys, that is what we have to offer you. And it's not that deep, but it can change your life if you let it, okay? So we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being here with us today, for listening to this recording, for allowing us to share this blessing with you. We love you, and I hope you have the best day. Have a good night, you guys. Reach out to the coach who invited you here. Tell her how amazing this was. Love and hugs to you. Bye, you guys.